Hi, welcome back, or nice to meet you. I'm the Bookish Belle, but you can call me Jessie. I mentioned this in my last video, but I did go on vacation at the start of, what month is it, June? My whole family went to Hilton Head, and there was a Barnes & Noble next to where we were staying. So my little cousin and I went to Barnes & Noble and picked up some books while we were there, and I read a few of them while we were on vacation. We were on vacation for a week, and I read 3 books while we were there. So I'm gonna go through the books that I read while we were at the beach and tell you what my thoughts were. So first up is a book that I didn't buy when I was on vacation. I got this one, I think I got this for Christmas. This is How You Lose the Time War. I rated this one a 5 stars. I loved this book, which is really weird for me. I'm not normally a romance girly, and like this book isn't just romance, like there's a lot of other stuff going on, but romance was like a focal point of it, especially as we got towards the end. So I'm really shocked that I like this one. This is a book where they don't really explain any of the background to you, they just kind of throw you in and you just kind of had to piece everything together, and I really liked that. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm trying to choose my words very carefully. Yeah, there are 2 women at the opposite ends of the time war, and they start leaving each other like little notes, and their relationship kind of grows as they keep receiving more notes from the other. There's a lot more to this book than that, and it's a lot more complicated. I really liked this book, and there is a review from V.E. Schwab that just says, holy shit, this was good. And I love V.E. Schwab, so almost didn't pick this up because, again, I'm not normally a romance person, especially like enemies to lovers, which I guess is what this book is. Like, I don't know, I don't love the trope, so I almost didn't pick this up, and I'm glad that I did because I really enjoyed it. The second book I read on vacation is What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. I think I also rated this one 5 stars. This one was a short read. Well, This is How You Lose the Time War wasn't very long either, but this one was even shorter. And yeah, I really liked this one too. This one doesn't really have like a synopsis on the back, but it is I don't know if retelling is the right word. Reimagining. It's a reimagining of Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher. And like, I love Gothic literature. Like, I took a Gothic literature class in high school and I loved it so much. Like, we read a lot of Edgar Allan Poe's work in that class. I do think we read The Fall of the House of Usher. I don't remember like all the details. So if I was home, I would have reread that before I went into this, but like that's just me. I don't think it was necessary. This book does have a sequel, and I really want to pick that one up now because I really enjoyed this one. And I also want to read more from T. Kingfisher. The last book that I read on our week vacation was Strange Pictures by Uketsu. I don't remember if I rated this 3 or 4 stars. For me, 3 stars isn't a bad rating. It's just like kind of middle. I think I probably gave this one a 4. I did enjoy this one. I enjoyed it slightly less than I did the other 2, if that makes sense. Let's see if I can describe this one. 4 stories about people who drew pictures like before their deaths, and like all the stories are interconnected, and there's a couple other people that are trying to figure out what like the drawings mean and like why these people drew them before they died. I just felt like some of the connections between the stories were like far-fetched, and like some of the meanings behind the drawings that they found were also kind of like stretching a little bit, but it was very entertaining. Like, there wasn't any like slow parts where I was like, okay, let's get this moving. I think because it's translated, like I believe it was originally written in Japanese, so it's probably because of that, but a lot of the language used was very simple. I don't know if I'm going to be able to articulate what I'm trying to say correctly, but it wasn't like a writing style that I had to think a lot about. Like, everything was pretty straightforward and simple, which I don't think is a good or bad thing. This author has a couple other stories. I think one's called Strange Houses. I would be willing to pick that up, but I'm also not like I'm not going to go out today and like try and go find the second book, you know? Does that make sense? These are all the books I read on vacation. I feel like I read really slow, so like a lot of the booktubers I watch on like a week vacation would be able to read like 6 books, but I'm not that fast, and my whole family was there, so I was spending time with my family, and I found time to read these 3 books. I liked all of them. There wasn't one that I was like, oh, I shouldn't have picked that up, you know? So yeah, I'm happy with my choices. And if you've read any of these books, let me know your thoughts on them. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. You do kind of have to subscribe because we are best friends now. I don't make the rules, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you. So, love you. Bye.